Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. This is the last session of level 1. I hope you have enjoyed the complete course. Today we have something very interesting for you, that is snake game. Let's see further. So now in this one garden, the snake wants to grow. So you have to help Snacky eat apples. The more apple it eats, the longer he becomes. So let's see how big you can make your Snacky in this fun scratch game. Let's try it on scratch. Our Snaky is going to love the apples we give it, isn't it? Have you played the snake game? It's a very famous game, isn't it? Let's start. I'll give a plain backdrop. And there's one apple. Apple is too big. I think we'll change the size to 50. And we can paint a snake. We can change the color. I'll give eyes. I'll remove this because it's not getting changed. You can make any ways you want snake. I'll make another one now. Okay, this is same. I can make one small black color. I think I'll make it square actually. That will look better with this project. Okay, this is fine. You can make any ways. That's your choice. So let's start coding for the snake now. You have to control it with your arrow keys. So we do when the green flag is clicked. I'll start it from the center position, that's 0 0 always. Now in forever, I'm going to control it with arrow keys. Up arrow. So when you're pressing up, you want it to point towards up, right? So you change point in direction. So for up, what is the point in direction? You can check from here. It's 0. If you want the exact number, it's 0. See, it goes up. So I'll make it 0. And I'll make move steps. So it will point up and move 5 steps up. It is like that. It will point towards upside and move 5 steps up. So it will go up like. Oh, sorry, I'm doing down arrow. I should be up arrow. You can see how it's going up. Now we want it to continuously move. So that is why what we do, I'll keep this aside. And this way it works simply. But if I want it to move continuously, we use if else and we put this. Now in this again you're going to put if else. We will duplicate and put for down arrow. So if not this, the other one is working. That is the reason we do this. For down arrow, what's the direction? 180. Now let's try for right arrow. So steps will be same always. We are just changing what? The direction. Left arrow. See, it is, I'm putting in the else because I want it to continuously move. Now otherwise it will simply move 5 steps. You can see how it's moving. Now you can create clone of it. Let's go to control. We can create clone of myself in forever, and we can even change its color. Now we are going to create a variable called length. We have to increase the length, right? So we do when the green flag is clicked. If it is touching the edge, first you need control, forever, if. So if it is touching edge, I'll change it to edge. I want it to go like if it is reaching this edge, there are 4 edges, 1, 2, 3, 4. It should come again in the center. So go to 0, 0 and set length to 0. Okay. Now when the cloning is started, what should happen? We have to do that now. When I start as a clone, you make it wait so that it's not increasing, and it increases according to the length. I'll delete this clone so that we can't see all the clones together. You can see how the color is changing. Now let me code for apple, saying that if a snake touches the apple, it should grow, right? So when green flag is clicked, we are going to take show. Apple can go anywhere, so we can just give it a random position. Forever. Wait until touching sprite 1. Okay, then it will again go to the random position and it will just increase the length. So I'll take change length by 0.1. We don't want too much change in the length. You can see how it's increasing the length. You can even change the number of length. I'll make it consider 1. Let's try to touch it. You can see how much big it has become, and the delete clone is happening. It's deleting the older clone, right? You can even take the score, that when it is touching here, score gets updated by 1. So set score to 0 and change score by 1. Let's see. No, our score is not increased by 1. Yeah, perfect. So I hope you enjoyed creating this snake game. You can decide how much length you want to increase. This is a very famous snake game which is played since years, and we tried making it on scratch. I hope you had fun in the complete level 1 course. Please keep practicing and wait for more interesting videos on level 2, where you're going to learn more interesting concepts and very interesting games. Thank you so much. Bye.